What up, family? There's your favorite Puerto Rican, Brooklyn, Philly, and I'm back with another message, right? I just want to pull some cards and see what we get, right? Collectively, what messages want to come out. It shouldn't be long. The Eagles game is about to come on. Yes. All day birds, yep. I just heard bird game. I don't know why. I just did it, but okay. What messages, Spirit, do you need to come out for the collective right at this moment? So, someone is possibly, you could be possibly contemplating some type of decision that possibly in the past you thought it would bring about some type of celebration. Maybe it was a collaboration with someone. Here's an idea that's been dormant in the insane in the memory. Oh, wow. Come on, Spirit. No flippers, please. You see big head right here. Yeah, there's some decision about something you wanted to move with, right? Move on to, yeah, decision, right? Ace of Wands, right? It's something about it being planted initially. And right, the fire is burning away the cobwebs, right? So like lighting the fire. However, let's see who this Empress is. Oh, this Emperor. Who's this Empress Spirit? And she's looking out the window. She hasn't celebrated because it hasn't moved from looking at it, right? It's still in the... Yes, but possibly some Emperor is offering love at this time. Oh, we have 3 now. And King of Swords. So is this 3 different individuals? Well, I asked to clarify this Emperor and it came out King of Cups. And then I went 4th and then now we have the King of Swords. So, I mean, are you needing to choose between 2 people? Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Feeling left out, feeling... I mean, it's interesting. I didn't look at that before, but there's the key to unlock the door, but this person feels dejected. Like they can't leave. Are you feeling like somebody's feeling like they can't leave? Some Emperor that's possibly unemotionally available. And then there's this King of Swords looking at you. Yeah, this King of Swords over here looks, right, has wisdom. Oh, the Lovers. Yeah, there's something about a choice, right? Wish fulfillment, new beginning. Give me some on this King of Swords, Spirit. What about this King of Swords? Because he looks very wise. I don't know. When I see the crow and the owl, I'm thinking of, you know, ancestors and spirit guides. Now, this could possibly be you. Right now, I did fall over this Ace of Wands, something that's in the brain and cerebral and the crown chakra, right? It's very logical and practical. So maybe you're stepping back and practically and logically now looking at the situation, at a choice that you may have to make. I mean, I don't know. Is it between this love, right? And possibly maybe a desired wish or dream or aspiration? Was it the love that you were dreaming for? But then we got the Page of Pentacles, some type of new endeavor. Here comes that Ace of Cups. Something about the heart space that fell over that King of Cups. Yeah, something about possibly this King of, this Emperor because of his unemotional availability, really took his time, because we got the Knight of Pentacles, in delivering this love offer. And now they are, hence why I might have you in this now decisive move, because maybe as a result of feeling dejected and rejected, because now I'm seeing the Three of Cups, maybe feeling like you were in like a Three of Cups energy, right? Was like considered an option, even if it wasn't an actual third party. But this individual with this emotional unavailability left you feeling, you know, in this Five of Pentacles. And as a result, you possibly decided to, right, wish upon a new practical endeavor, right? Maybe a new type of creative project. Maybe a little more, something flew. Knight of Cups. But it came out in the reverse. There's something about you're not wanting, I don't know, I heard like you're not interested in possibly, I don't know why I heard it this way. I'm just going to say a fuckboy energy. Or maybe that's your fear, your concern. Maybe that's what you're praying about, asking, right? Is this a new practical thing that you should take on in the 3D? You know, try again, begin again. With someone who in the past, and possibly even now, I mean, although we're seeing they're giving a cup offering here with the Ace, right? Wants a new beginning with that. Maybe still is on a Knight of Cups level, though. Can you tell me a little more about this King of Swords, Spirit? I want to know about this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Is this collective or is this another individual? It's collective. Yeah, this King of Swords is thinking, right, you're up in your, you know, you're trying to be logical and not emotional about an ending, right? However, it was just as you decided possibly this ending, here comes this, right? Knight of Swords rushing in, right? Wanting to rush in. And then the World card. Right? Just as if I'm hearing, just as when you was at the precipice of entering this new, taking this new leap of faith, entering this new next level in your life. Can you tell me a little bit more about this world, the World card, Spirit? Yeah, you felt as if maybe taking this, you know, this next level was, I mean, that's Judgment. That's 20 right before 2020. I just heard 20 right before 2021. Something may have occurred in 2021 that's significant, that you might want to go back through your text, maybe through photos or something, emails, whatever, to see. Because there's something about, look at this Spirit leaping, right? There was this judgment that was made on oneself, a sense of freedom. You know, the inner soul leaping towards something new, desiring something new. And that fell over this star, right? So possibly in 2021, you made this wish, right? This wish to, you know, go forth with this new idea, this new project, new job, new dream. But whatever it was, you held it dear in your heart. And possibly, maybe it didn't show any fruition also at the time. But I asked, can we clarify this World card? And it was clarified with whatever judgment you made back here. You definitely saw it as some type of, I'm hearing evolution, revolution, liberation, a liberatory. Yeah, I'm hearing as within, so without. That happened initially within, and now there's this opportunity for it to you know, come to fruition now, right? You're at the precipice, right? You're at the portal, right at that, you know, where you're one foot in the past and one foot, you know, right in the in-between. Look, the Hangman, right? Yeah. And now you're currently paused, trying to figure out what would be the best direction. And it wanted to come out upside down. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Again, for so many of you, you're praying. You're really trying to meditate, to listen intuitively, you know, to your heart, right? To spirit, to divine guidance. You're truly seeking it. It's almost as it's definitely like a surrender, right? I'm hearing that song, I Surrender All. It's a gospel song. And now I'm getting like this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups, right? But I'm getting them that they both are you. You're trying to logically as well as emotionally, something about the head and heart that keeps coming out. Yeah, and then my eye was drawn to this, right? And there's this new perspective about it. You're getting a new, you've got a new insight, new perspective into something. Now, if it's about two individuals, right, it could possibly be two that this King of Cups has developed now and has, you know, gotten in, you know, some wisdom, right? Maybe he too has been led. And he's looking at this Queen of Cups now. And she's trying to intuitively and even, you know, prey on, you know, whether to trust. Yeah, Five of Cups. Right? But they did want to come out upside down. It's like no longer holding on to that energy. Look at this one. He just keeps, excuse you. Yeah, there's something about, yeah, because in Five of Cups, we're usually looking at what was spilled and not, yeah, no, here, you know, she's even willingly spilling the fourth one. You know, I'm hearing almost as if to say, even though I know it's available to me, I don't, you know, like she doesn't want it. But there's some, I just heard childhood nostalgia, past life energy. It feels, right? Nostalgic. Yeah. So there's possibly something to do with childhood nostalgia. Oh, now I'm hearing not childhood, right? It's very interesting. The little boy is with the dog and then the grown man is with the dog. There's something about some conditioning that happened in childhood regarding loyalty. There you go, Spirit. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Thank you. It takes me a minute sometimes, but I'm here. Dear Lord, I'm here. Right? And this has had to do something with the family line, right? Maybe there's some patterns or conditioning or something that you learned through the family, right? This is the Ten of Coins, right? Yeah, here there's this little girl wanting both parents to be together and the dog, right? So maybe as a result, as a desire of wanting to keep the family unit together, maybe that's what's making you contemplate. And maybe that's what feels like it needs to be a decision made, right? Between that, right? That's why. Yeah. And I'm hearing there's definitely passion here, right? There's definitely attraction. There's definitely, but is there enough love? Or is it bigger than love? Yeah, I'm now hearing love don't cost a thing. And then I heard, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's something about possibly if you and this person had parted due to their emotional unavailability. Maybe they ghosted now, I'm hearing. Now when I'm thinking of this Five of Pentacles, right? what wound up happening is you leveled up, right? You, male or female, whoever you are, right? And you have established yourself as this very independent, unique person now. Therefore, and you become comfortable in it, right? I wrote this quote the other day in one of my journals, like where I said I didn't want to admit that you had already left, and that you left you left for too long, right? So there's something about that separation, although painful initially. I mean, be proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Side note, right? That although it left you in this dejected space, very similar, I'm hearing now, to this childhood conditioning or experience, right? And that left this desire for you to have this family unit. I'm hearing almost at almost all costs. And unfortunately, at the cost of your own happiness, your own self-respect, your own sense of self-worth, right? But what happened is, during the separation, you were able to, yes, grow, develop. You turned into this, beautiful, independent, self-made, you learned that you were able to take care of yourself and to be okay. You learned the difference between being alone and loneliness, right? I'm hearing Spirit say you always were able to take care of yourself and your family, even without that partner. I don't know who that's for. It's just the idea of having the partner, right? And not that there's anything wrong with that, right? It's just, shouldn't it be one that makes you happy, that fulfills you? You fulfill each other. Okay. Temperance. Yeah, it taught you temperance, right? And I'm hearing it taught both of you temperance. Now I'm seeing the sun and the moon, right? And I'm hearing for some of you, that you're the sun to his moon and he's the moon to your sun, or it felt that way. And initially I thought of it as in a positive perspective, not that it's negative, but there's something about, right, the sun and the moon rarely get together at the same time. When they do, one always eclipses the other. There's almost like this repellent, right? When the sun is up, the moon is down. When the moon is up, the sun is down. And then the moon is a reflection of the sun. So there's something about the inability of maybe you and this individual tempering one another out, learning how to stand together in the same room, in the same space. Yeah, look, protection, spiritual protection. I'm hearing the inability to do that. It caused so much confusion that you had to bubble yourself and protect yourself, right? You learned how to protect your peace, right? Here goes this one's trying to poke the bubble and they can't. And then you're sitting on this cushion to all of these under that can. And I heard something about also, because now I'm getting the same, I don't know if the camera could pick, kind of like etching here is in the etching here. I don't know, the wood from this door, you shriveled it. You broke it down into sticks and encased yourself in this protective spiritual bubble. Yeah, you were able to, this is beautiful. You became independent. You became tempered, right? You learned how to temper yourself and protect yourself, right? You learned to sit in peace, right? Again, something about, this wanted to show itself. I'll bring it back out, this Ace of Coins. Something about, I don't know, when I just did that, one card had flipped over and it was the Emperor. This Emperor was probably always maintained. Hence, yeah, they're saying, yeah, go back to that. Remember, it came out as emotionally unavailable. Would remain in this very cerebral state, and that's the truth. And while that individual, and then that's the truth to what I just said about the Queen of Pentacles, temperance, and protective space, right? You learned. That's beautiful. And possibly, well, let's see, Spirit. Let's see, because I was saying possibly, you know, I wanted to say you mirrored each other, but no, I'm getting mostly you. The Hermit. Yeah, again, this alone time. Yeah, look at this. This alone time, although initially, right, in another 5, which fell over that 5 of Pentacles. You know, cause confusion and headache and strife or whatever. But then these crows or ravens, whatever, remind me of your ancestors, right? Talking to you, giving you messages, letting you know you weren't by yourself. And although initially it started there, look at where you ended. And then this is you. Although you were down here, you elevated in this hermit space where initially, you know, it was filled with confusion. And look, what do you call that? Y'all know what that is, right? The monks can float or whatever, you know. It's not telepathy, is I don't know. But yeah, right? And this was a direct correlation or a direct result of this 5 of Swords. Initial 5 of Swords. Right? That allowed, and then look, the Lantern is down here. This person is all the way up here. Hence again now, for some of you, didn't I say that when I first said that someone was praying? Yes, this Queen of Cups. It reminded me again, right? Yeah, you went straight to spirit, to your guides, to your ancestors, to divinity, to what you cried out, baby, right? And you cried out in this pain, but to the light. And the light responded so much so that it although initially it felt outside of you coming down, you embodied it. You became one. I'm hearing the Father and I are one. The Mother and I are one. Oneness. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, Spirit. Anything for closing out, Spirit? Because I'm sorry, guys. My Eagles game is about to come on. Yeah, a new beginning, right? And then again, it's dripping. Whatever this new be. I mean, it's directly from spirit too, and now you can handle it because you know within you're good, right? Now you're able to accept this without. Now it's like a parent saying, "I know you're sorry, VK. I know you're ready now, right? You're ready." Yeah, look what wanted to reveal itself. Yeah, the wheel has changed. You changed it. Shit, they made me say that real quick. Yeah, and it's your justice, right? It's your justice. And it's justice for you because not against any, and look, the 8 of Cups, yeah, walking away, right? For you allowing yourself to walk away. Maybe you didn't chase this person. Maybe you just accepted what had happened. Right? And you took the time to work on yourself, right? I heard you rolled the dice on yourself, right? The other day I got the phrase, I bet everything on black, right? And for me, that's personal, right? In terms of blackness, black culture, black deity, you know what I mean? In a world that really is counter that, right? That tells you that white is right and privileged and even godly, right? So, I heard that, and that's from Wesley Snipes. And then he said, I always bet on black, right? With the restaurant and pushing, I saw. And for me, it was a very firm testament, me telling spirit, I'm betting everything on you, right? My whole life, I'm bearing my neck like a lamb to the slaughter, right? For personal reasons, or my own life, my own love life, my own career life, everything, right? And it's like, it's cool, God. I'm betting everything. I won't bet it on Tom or Susie or the job or anything else, because all that but I bet it all on you. And that's the sense that I'm getting, right? Yeah, like all your chips, you put it in, and yeah. This is beautiful. One last card, Spirit. One last card. I mean, even though that sums it up. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You established this. Your resilience, right? You're going to be just fine. You're independent, right? And there's a beauty, right? It's not independent to not be interdependent with anybody else. Is now I'm hearing now is even more of the possibility of being interdependent with someone else, right? Particularly I'm hearing an Emperor, right? Although the Empress didn't come out yet, it doesn't matter, right? Because it's something about, and now I'm hearing Spirit was calling you the Emperor. You was messing with the unemotionally available King of Cups. You don't know, I just said I, right? Yeah. You were always this Emperor. You just didn't see yourself as such. Then as that motherfucker was playing chess, you was playing checkers. I heard checkmate, and I just heard the Queen's Gambit. Ew, that was your opening move now. And you have this, you built this. Right? You've always had it, but now it's on another level because I'm hearing as within, so without. And that's the message. And look, she's cheesing. I'm hearing enjoy, right? Enjoy it. These are the fruits of your spirit. I'm hearing, right? You test the spirit by the spirit, and you test it by the fruit it bears, right? This is your harvest, right? And you're ready now for the world, whatever that may look like for you, whether it's in love, relationships, fam, whatever. I just heard it again. The world is your oyster. And on that note, beloved, yes, 429, them Eagles is about to play. I don't know why I want to do this. Is that Courtney still the heart sign? I love you. I'm honored to read for you. If you enjoyed the message, leave a, little comment. Share with us. I would like to hear, read anything you may want to leave for us. I'm honored again. I'm so grateful to Spirit for the messages that flow through. And until next time, beloved, amen, ashe, and amen. I want to say bye-bye. I say bye-bye to the people. Say bye-bye. Every time I say that closing, he knows I'm done and he perks up.